Hey everybody, NWA Prepper here, and I am coming at you today for a couple reasons. I got something in the mail. I actually got it yesterday. I want to pull over here for a second, and the sun's right there. Let me get out of the sun, and I want to show you what. So I got an Arkansas Preparedness Network long sleeve t-shirt, and it was awesome. They sent it to me, and the sun's gonna be in the way for a few minutes, so they sent this to me. I believe Adam is the one responsible. I know that for a fact, actually, but I'm very grateful for it. My business, AdventureFrontier.com, I sell some prepper stuff, some camping gear and stuff like that. So for one of their events, I really wanted to, I like to get stuff. You guys like to get stuff when you go to classes and meetings and get-togethers, and so I donated a few items, just a couple things, as door prizes for their Devil's Den fall event, which, if you follow this channel at all, then you know I was pretty excited about that. Well, some things that have happened in my life, in NWA Prepper's life, is I work, obviously, driving away from the sun. Is I went to that event, and I've been to a few meetups and meet and greets of like-minded people since then, and have some in the future planned. And I've done some trading and things. So all that's really increased my network, which is ultimately why I do it, why I do this, in addition to why I do my website business. Is not to make money, and if you know me at all, then you know that I don't do this for money. If I did, my website would have been off 2 years ago. I've literally only had my first 4 or 5 sales in the last few days. Anyway, but I like to get stuff, is what I said. So I get this in the mail, and it was really awesome. It came to me, and let's see if we can change that glare a little bit. That is a little bit better. So it came to me in the mail, and I opened it up, and I was really excited. Some of my excitement, which may not mean anything to some of you, but some of my excitement is I know they did not have 4 and 5X shirts for me to purchase at the Devil's Den event. And I'm used to that. I've been a big guy my entire life, or most of my life, so I never gave it a second thought. And I don't. If you're only going to sell 2, don't get them made. That's just better business. So I got the shirt that I know that Adam went out and he had made for me. I'm so grateful. My wife is too. I think she's probably going to take it away from me. And then I got to thinking, well, I like to do that. And I've got my logo, my NWA Prepper logo. I've got, the stickers, and I've been putting them on the mugs and the thermos bottles. And I got the t-shirts and all the cool marketing stuff that I wanted for me. And I've sold a little bit of it, and I've sent off a couple, because I've got a few things in the mail from either my Patreon followers, and then some of my YouTube subscribers, for me to check out or give them my opinion on, stuff like that. And that's an added blessing. It's a wonderful thing. You don't have to do that. Click like that. That's all I ever ask. And but it's still very special. It makes me feel encouraged. And so there's a couple of channels out there, both that I follow on Patreon and YouTube, that I wanted to encourage. I want them to feel perhaps the same ego boost, the same lift that I feel when I got something. So I sent them one of my brown cups with my logo on it, which is, I love mine. Like, I have a black one, but I love the cup. I use it every day. And I think they do too. And that's what makes it even more special. And the reason that I've done that, I've traded, and we're back in the sunshine, I've traded some things with people. And I drove a long way last weekend just to trade things, just because. We'll come back. So we're back, and we're still dealing with the sunshine. So I sent these guys a mug, or a cup, whatever you want to call it. And I was really excited to see that they seemed appreciative. Because they're in a totally different realm in the world of social media than I am. And that's good. I like that. I like having something to aspire to. I like having people that, for lack of a better word, I mean, because this isn't the best word, but I don't know how to describe it, is to kind of keep me going. I see one of their videos or one of their posts, and it makes me think, hey, my friends and family want a post too. You guys want a post. And so I work really hard to keep topics fresh and not beat the same thing, because there's a couple topics that I would just love to pound into people happily. I'm not negative. I'm really passionate about them. And so it's nice to see it. And so I sent them a thank you thing, and that, I think they appreciated it. And most importantly, back to kind of what I mentioned right away, is I think they're willing to network with me and get to know me a little better. And so I can get to know them a little better. And they're not far from me. I mean, they're not next door, but they're right down the road. And so if I can network with people and I can encourage people, there's a brand new channel that I've really enjoyed. Travis, I love your channel. You did a video with one of your kiddos playing outside and stomping around, and it was just awesome. Made my whole day. It's made 2 whole days. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're sharing, and I want to see your homestead grow. I want to see your adventures. And then one of my viewers, a great guy, great lady I've met a couple times. I'm talking about you, Steve. They're not from too far away from me, and I'm blessed to have met them and visited with them. And I didn't have time to visit with them when they came by today, and I kind of felt bad. But I was at work, so I had to work. The networking is so important. It's so wonderful to be around people that are like-minded, and to know. I really feel that one of the guys, when I have a prayer on my heart, I know I can send a prayer request to him. And it's not like on some things. I don't think on social media where somebody types, I'm praying for you. Are they really? Do they stop what they're doing? Do they get down on their knees and do they talk to God? And I have some great friends. My best friends, I have no doubt when they tell me they're praying, they're probably already talking to God before they tell me they're praying. Or they've already done it before they reply. And I feel this guy does as well. He sent me a prayer request, which is such a blessing. I love to pray for people. I love to help people get ready. But I love to pray for people. Metro Medic 7. There's my pager. Get to know people. If you follow a channel, if you pay for a Patreon, leave them a comment. Let them know, hey, this video was great. I liked it. And I'm not talking about mine. I like them too, but I'm telling you, people put their heart and soul into their channels. And there's 3 that are on my mind right now, and they're the ones that I watch every time they post a video, every time they post a blog. Viking Preparedness, Bear Independent, and Travis Maddox. I don't remember his name, how to pronounce it correctly. He's in my liked files. He's a great guy, got a good looking beard. Ironically, they all 3 have beards, but they seem really down to earth. They seem like men who want to project who they really are. They're not trying to be some super gunfighter and some awesome, all this operator. They're really sharing from their heart, from their skill set, to make us all better. They're not just in my area. You have them in your area. You just got to find them. You got to look for them. You got to be willing to put a little bit of yourself out there. You're not going to find neighbors and friends and family that are like-minded that you can depend on if you don't show them that they can depend on you. You don't just get trust. And trust doesn't come by liking a video. Trust comes by building a relationship. You don't have to be face-to-face. We've got viewers on this video that are from all over the country. Denmark. We have someone from Denmark who watches this channel. I'm never going to be able to give that person direct hand-to-hand assistance. But I can assist them in a lot of other ways. I can help them gain knowledge if they have questions. I can help find them information. I can communicate with them. I can be their friend. I can pray for them. Those are the things you need. YouTube is good. Patreon is better. And I'm totally biased because I get things from people on Patreon that they don't give me on YouTube. And it's because I don't want to be ridiculed. I don't mind it. I mean, give it your best shot. I don't water off a duck's back, but I'm still not going to go looking for it. So if I can be involved in something where if you want to watch my video, you're not going to accidentally roll upon it. You're going to get it. You're going to receive it. You're going to find out about it. I like that. I love Facebook. I'm not going to lie. I shouldn't. I know all the bad things, but I do. The best thing about all the social media, the best thing about NWA Preppers channels, the best thing about my website, certainly the best thing about my online store is that I get to meet flesh to flesh, meat to meat people. And I get to talk to them and I get to know them. And I get to know when they put something in the mail that Adam folded that up and stuffed it in that bag thinking, man, my friend Travis, he would really appreciate this. And I like that. I like that feeling. I like knowing that I can pick up the phone, and I'm probably going to, and call a guy down the street and go, hey man, how's the day been? I met you at Devil's Den, and I wanted to talk to you and just see, hey, I'm going to the range tomorrow. You got any plans? Or not tomorrow, I got different plans, but you can do it. Use this platform to find like-minded people in your area or people anywhere that you want to communicate. Build your network, cast your net wide. For every 20 people you meet, you'll get one that's worth a crap. But I've been very blessed. I've talked with a lot of people. I have a lot of good people in my life. So can you. Make the effort. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, let's get ready.